Hey guys, this is CaliAir, and this is the AIR show. This is the Daisy, picking a Daisy show. It's both of them, okay? Little bit country, little bit rock and roll. This is a continuation of the Is It an Original Buck 105. And I had a fair amount of comments, and there was a gentleman, I'm sorry I didn't catch your handle, or don't remember your handle, your name, your username, but you had said that it was a 102, probably 1937, 36 or 37. The problem is we can only see that it's a Plymouth, right? If you remember from the previous video, a couple of videos back, we can see that it's a Plymouth, but couldn't see the numbers. So what I was going to do, and did some research here, I got one of my 102s. Now I had the 19. Is it the 36 or 30? Oh geez, there's a model 33, and I think it's a 1936, a model 36 as well. The 101 and the 102 both come in the model 33 and model 36. This is the 33, and it still has a fair amount of the nickeling on it. So this is from 1933, 500 shot. This was the Daisy for a buck. And 1933, we're talking smack dab in the middle of the Depression era. So one of the things that, well, first of all the comment that the person made, that the user made, that it was a 102. I'll cut to the chase. You were correct. It is a 102 from 1937, I believe. I hope I'm getting that date correct. Yeah, the 30. They came out with the Model 33, which was the first run, and then a next run, which was the 37. And so this is a 33 102, and this is a 1937 102, and we have the aluminum lever. I have a sneaky suspicion that perhaps they had a cast iron lever as well. Now, this 1933 is pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure I did a video on this already. And this is kind of interesting in that it has sort of like maybe some Nazi insignia sort of scratches in there. I'm not going to really make a thing of it because it also looks like it was like they tried to scratch it out or alter it so it didn't look like a Nazi insignia. But then it also has the name Mueller on it, which is very interesting. The name Mueller. So, this is 1933. We weren't necessarily at war with Hitler. Hitler wasn't exactly in power. He was on his way up, I believe. Had to brush up on my World War II now. I got so into World War I. So I don't know. Maybe this came from Germany and wound up here. That's a possibility. Now, to get to the point, something that should have tipped my hand as to this being a 102 was how horrible it shot. This one does not shoot, very well. It shoots, but we get a lot of non-fires, and then it's kind of all over the place. I'm gonna put this one down, and then this, the one we thought was the 105, And I think we got lucky with it. Now I have some targets out at 15 and 20 yards. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit it. No, I'm going to try one more time. No, see, and I think I'm getting a lot of non-fires. A refuse to fire. Yeah, I don't even think it's firing right now. So this is the 102. It will fire. I have it jammed with BBs. I think they don't work very well when you jam them with BBs. Let's try one more time. Oh, it did fire that time at least. Now there's another strange thing that happens. This is a very hard trigger pull. It's rather typical here, but when it gets cocked, the trigger pull can be very difficult. Oh man, very difficult right now. Like I really have to use a lot of strength to pull the trigger. So the lackluster worse of Daisy, without a doubt, is the 102, the Daisy for a Buck line. It came out originally in 1933. I mean, I guess it was better than none, right? The 101 was the single shot, and then they came out with the fancy 102. But boy, I think I prefer the 101s over the 102s. Now, what I was hoping to find out was, where's the original Buck? I still haven't figured this out. Was there, because this is the current Buck. You guys have seen this. I've brought it out many times, and this is my favorite. You guys know this. It's Chinese made. Thousands and thousands of shots with this, and I can hit out at 50 yards on a good day. Usually sort of like a cast iron pan, a large cast iron pan. So so I don't disappoint some of you out there. Again, they're hard to see, rusty tin can. We're repurposing some of the stuff we found out here in the desert, and first can's out at 15, the other can's out at 20. We kind of got some wind going, so we have to adjust for that. Miss. That's a hit. There we go. One more at 15. Oh, missed. One more at 15. There we go. Oh man, I think I have to paint them on again, if it's visible here. But I did paint on a little white, both at the front sight and in the rear sight. And I like to handle it right here, so it's comes off easily. I'm just using basic acrylic. I hear that nail polish, if you get white nail polish, that's probably the best if you want to use white. Now let's try to hit out at 20. There we go. 20. Let's try again. Nicked it. I'm calling the hits. it's hard to hear. So if I don't hit it, I just won't call it. There we go. I'm starting to realize that the paint that I put on the rear sight, because I put 2 dots on the rear sight and 1 dot on the front sight, that 1 dot smeared off is actually kind of throwing me off a little bit. No excuses. Let's hit out again at that 20 yard. Yeah, that's a hit. All right, guys. So the mystery has been solved. That wasn't the 105, but this is the 105B. I'm trying to find out who, when, where, what. 105. What's the original 105? Right? That's what we're trying to find out. If anybody has any information, definitely leave it in the comments. Where did the original 105 come from? Is the 105 really the 102? But the problem is that they're just not really all that compatible. Or are they? I mean, look at that. The 105 and the 102. This is the 102, 1937. This is the 105. I mean, the barrel lengths are about the same. The stock on the 102 is longer. So I think until we get somebody in the know, and I have asked Daisy this question. Maybe I didn't ask the Daisy Museum. Maybe I didn't ask them succinctly enough, but when was the original 105 put out? I've got numbers supposedly like the 30s. So, all right. Again, if you know, you have any information regarding the original 105 buck, not the 105B that we have here, the champion shooter, but the original 105, let me know. Leave it in the comments. And yes, if you want to help with the Z and Luna Travel Fund, we're traveling all throughout the Sierras here, and hopefully we'll be able to get enough funds together to go across country. So, and perhaps we'll be able to visit you, and hey, we'll go shoot some daisies together. To contribute to the travel fund, simply go to paypal.me/CFUZ. CFUZ is spelled capital S, lowercase IFU, uppercase Z. paypal.me/CFUZ. I'm CaliAir, and this is the Picking a Daisy show, also the AIR show. We'll figure either one, whichever one you like better. Let me know in the comments. And I still got, although I'm traveling, I've got more stuff I want to show you. So I'll be making those videos soon. And thanks for watching.